Okay, y'all, this one's pretty off the cuff. I just got out of the ocean, made it home in time for sunset, and those of you who follow me on Instagram know that I have a beautiful view from my shower. It's kind of like an outdoor shower, but it's an indoor shower, and it looks over the Pacific Ocean and the sunset, and it's amazing. And I was just in awe. And of course, the song that was playing as I made my way home was Pure Imagination, the version by Kathleen. And it's just like, if you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Want to change the world, then do it. There's nothing to it. Like just this, if you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. And it just brought me such gratitude and had me thinking about gratitude in general. And years and years and years ago, I was hearing about gratitude and making a gratitude journal and 3 things you're grateful for every day. And I was kind of like, come on, what's that going to help? And I heard even then, like the studies, like there's something that happens in your brain. You start seeing and finding more and more things to be grateful for. And literally, there's like neuroplasticity that happens. There's dopamine hits that happen more often. Like there's an area that you reach where, because you're looking for gratitude, all of a sudden you stop looking and you just start finding. You find all of these things to be grateful for. And it's much the same like in life with things that we're searching for. Finding the beauty, right? And it's like, what are we searching for? And can we find the beauty? Can we relax? Can we reset? And can we let the beauty find us everywhere? And this feeds into like ideas of manifestation, right? And like training your brain that like anything is possible. It also has a ton to do with somatics, with trauma release, of releasing our own stories, our own limiting beliefs, our own cultural conditioning, to come back to the beauty, to come back to the joy, to come back to presence, to come back to the space where now I can just sit on my porch and look up at a tree and be so content for so long. And that didn't used to be possible with the amount of stress and anxiety running through my system, of what I felt like I had to be to succeed, or what I had to be doing to have connection, right? Like all of these things that were running me that I didn't even realize. That when I started doing the healing work, the awakening work, which very much for me ties into the spiritual work, that I found this peace. And I do believe that like spirituality and healing work and somatics and spirituality can go hand in hand. Because in order to find safety and rest, I believe we need something to rest into. Whether it is our true selves, whether it is the divine. And for a lot of us, that includes healing what I call the God wound, and healing our preconceived notions, perhaps around the masculine or the feminine, right? There's these projections that we put on ideal father, ideal mother, and they tie into actually what we believe in the divine. Perhaps we felt abandoned by God. Perhaps we feel abandoned by family. Perhaps we feel like we're never good enough for your parents, or perhaps you feel like you're never good enough for God or your church, right? There's all of these hidden emotions, whether it's shame or rage or anger, like these things are in there, and to have a place to explore them, to have a place where you're not made wrong for saying, I feel let down by the church. I feel let down by a parent, is so needed in this culture. Without the reactivity of another, without feeling scared, it's why so many people go to therapy, honestly, or have healers, or have spaces like healing and awakening programs, which I've been part of for many, many years, because we need these spaces to liberate these energies and to let things unfold and to allow things to move. Because if we hold it all in, if we hold in our anger at our parents, if we hold in our anger at God, we're angry. Where does that get us? It just gets us being angry. And we miss a lot of beauty in our lives. We miss the sunset showers, the way the trees look right now against the cotton candy sky, right? Like when we're wrapped up in these things and simultaneously, we don't just want to bypass them. We don't want to push them away and just get over it, right? Like these are true things. These are true emotions. They get to be heard, they get to be felt, and they get to move through us and they get to liberate. So whether it's adding more gratitude to your day, whether it's wanting to heal your God wound, whether it's just finding the beauty in the moment and recognizing the places where there's pain, I just want to remind everyone that there is space for all of it. It is all part of the human experience. And we get to have the human experience and the divine experience. We can be fully human and be in our shit and be fully divine and be walking, talking miracles. These bodies, I'll do a whole nother episode on this, but these bodies are incredible. We are walking, talking miracles. We are vessels for souls. And we have hurts along the way. Because we're human and we're surrounded by other humans, there are owies. And there's pain. And there's wounds. If we ignore the wounds, they get infected. If we tend to the wounds, if we recognize there's wounds, they can begin to heal. So, thank you for listening for this roundabout thought pattern that started with an ocean dip and a sunset shower that made me feel so alive and so full of joy, that connected me with the desire that all beings feel the same, that all can be happy, that all can be free, that we can learn to recognize and transmute our pain into power and our pain into joy. Not by pushing it away, but by embracing it, by moving through it, by recognizing that there is such a range of human emotions that we get to tap into every single day. So drop by, let me know what your thoughts are. If this spurred anything for you, I'd love to engage in conversations, either through Instagram or email or wherever you happen to find me. And have a beautiful day.